Hi y'all, this is Orlando Backyard Gardening, and guess what? It's fall, and fall for me is the time where I start moving things from one spot to another, putting things in the ground and moving them around, trying to just decide what needs to be where for next spring. This is a pineapple plant that I moved from somewhere else. Just put it there. These other two were also in that spot, and they were actually in a shaded understory area, and I need to get them out so that they can get some more sun. This was in the ground, struggling in the ground. I put it in the pot for now. I'm going to get it to grow out, and when it's a little bigger, I'm going to decide where we're going to put that. A couple other ones that I kind of pulled out were these guys because they were in bad spots. Some more sugar apples, and when they get a little bigger, we will move them to where they need to be. Another pineapple was in the shade. This is my hibiscus. I strapped that up because I fell down, but it's gonna be, once it's done, this spot's gonna get cleared. This is my jackfruit, which was moved here probably last month. But yeah, papaya, I moved it into the spot here where it should be a little protected for the winter, and hopefully next spring she can start growing and producing for next year. What else have I been moving around? Let's see what else I pulled out the ground. This is a couple of trees that I actually moved them over here. I removed one that was here, which was a flowering shrub. I didn't need that. This is a pluot, plum cot, which I moved to this spot. I got to mulch that area still, but they were actually on this side, and I moved them here. This is a more exposed area to the cold. I don't have to worry about them with cold because they can handle cold, and they will get a little more sun than they were getting over here. I put a citrus in the ground here. Citrus is one that it does like sun and shade, so this should be doing good here. I moved the pineapple over here. Avocado, this one's still in the container, still too small to put in the ground, but I moved this one into the ground. This one was in the ground in another spot. I relocated to this spot. Sapodilla was in the ground, wasn't doing well. I pulled it out, and it's in a container now. I'm gonna let that grow out a little bit, and we'll see what we'll do with that one in the future. What else did I move? This was that flowering bush that I moved from the other side. I put it here. This is a shady spot, which I really can't use for any fruiting stuff, so I didn't want to throw it out. I had it for years, so I said let me give it a shot here, and it's up to that tree whether it wants to make it or not. And what else did I move out of here? So there's my Adamoyas. These are in a little bit of a shady spot, these sugar apples, but they do produce. I had a smaller avocado that didn't grow. It was there for years. Took that out. That little spot was where I had that little small sugar apple that I got in the container. It was too close to this one, so I had to get moved eventually. This one's been here for a while. It's staying. What else we got? What else did I move? This one, it's a new addition. That's another avocado. I used to have a fruit punch mango there, so I moved this avocado in its place, and should be good. Avocados hold a little more, they can handle a little more cold than the mangoes, so this is my north side over here, so it should be okay. So far the mangoes have been fine. This is another stone fruit that I just put in this spot over here. So yeah, fall is usually when I do a little moving and grooving and just moving things around and putting things in the ground. The one thing that I used to do, I used to put a lot of mangoes in the ground this time, and that I kind of stopped doing only because the code will come in and just wipe those mangoes out. So yeah, I hold off on that, and the mangoes I usually do in the springtime if I'm going to put them in the ground. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. Just pulling some stuff out, kind of rearranging the layout. This is a June plum, which I put in here a few weeks ago. Another one that I did move was my star fruit. Star fruit, I put that was in a container. I put that in the ground last month. Well, not a month, but it's been a few weeks. So it's in a sheltered area. Hopefully, we're gonna see, because this winter we're gonna find out. I got it sheltered in that little spot there, right in front of the cactus, right protected by the other trees. So we're gonna see. And it's the same thing with the June plum. June plum is in a little shelter area over here. You know, usually this little area stays kind of sheltered. So we're gonna see how that does there. That's it, y'all. So those are just some of the things that I've been doing, moving and grooving and moving. I want to pull this out actually and move it to a different spot. This is my Mexican sunflower, which I use for chop and drop, but I want to get it out of here. And this area, I'm going to add some more stuff. Maybe next month, or I might wait till spring. We'll see. This is another future spot for mango, which I'll probably put in spring. This tree, this little shrub tree, I'm going to move it down to the end by the fence area. I don't mind if it overlaps to the neighbor's side, but it's a good spot for a fruiting tree right over here. All right, y'all. So those are just, you know, some of the things that I do in fall. Fall's kind of rearranging and kind of recalculating things and moving things that maybe were planted in the wrong spot to a better spot. It is what it is. This is all pretty new too. I moved, this was in a container at a different spot. I moved it and put it in the ground. My Monstera, I put it in the ground. It was in a pot and it seems to be loving it there. It'll grow up hopefully up on this tree here. As it grows up, I'll just kind of strap it up there. These were in a container. They're loving it here as well. They're shade plants, so these are loving it. And what was there was anamu, guinea weed, which was taking this whole area up, and I just pulled it out. But yeah, fall is kind of the time that I do a lot of the moving and grooving, because the sun is not as strong and the temperature's a little cooler. You know, it just seems to be a better time for you to get your plants transitioning before winter comes around. All right, y'all, so just wanted to share that with you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope things are working out for you guys in the garden. And don't be scared to get out there and move things, pull things out, you know, replant things, you know. Nothing is permanent in our garden. Nothing is permanent in our yards, you know. When things get too big, you know, chop them down. When they need to get moved, you know, move them around. You know, sometimes we plant things and then we regret where they are, where we put them, and, you know, move them. You know, don't be scared. That's what it's all about. This food forest, this backyard is forever changing. It's forever changing. You know, I planted this a few months ago, these mangoes. I might move them later on next year. You know, you never know. But, you know, nothing is permanent in my food forest. Everything is transitional, you know. So, you guys take it easy now. Enjoy. Please like, subscribe, share, you know, the whole routine. This is Orlando Backyard Gardening, signing off. Bye.